Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm with you with the latest news for today. Strengthening solidarity between Bình Phước and Tboung Khmum. Home King's death anniversary solemnly marked in Phuoc. Hanoi's pilot adjustment on traffic organization in the Đông Kinh Nghĩa Thục Square area. St. Nguyễn Temple Festival recognized as National Intangible Cultural Heritage. Tô Ngọc Hạnh, Secretary of the Bình Phước Provincial Party Committee, led a delegation to visit and extend traditional joint Nam Thmai New Year greetings to the party committee, authorities and people of Cambodia's Tboung Khmum province.
Expressing her delight at the remarkable achievements of the Tboung Khmum in recent years, Secretary Hạnh thanked the province for its warm and respectful welcome. On behalf of Bình Phước Party Committee, authorities and people, she wished the local party, government and people a joyful, peaceful and prosperous traditional New Year. She expressed hope that in the coming time, Tboung Khmum would continue working closely with Bình Phước to effectively implement the Vietnam-Cambodia Joint Statement and the cooperation agreements between the two provinces. She also encouraged efforts to boost people-to-people diplomacy, promote socio-economic development, and support the Vietnamese origin community in Tboung Khmum in settling down and improving their livelihoods. These efforts, she noted, would help strengthen the growing relationship between Vietnam and Cambodia. In addition to Tboung Khmum, the Bình Phước delegation also visited and offered New Year greetings at the Krati and Mokdun Kiri provinces. The traditional friendship and solidarity between Vietnam and Cambodia, especially between Bình Phước and neighboring border provinces, has been continuously nurtured and strengthened throughout practical cooperation in various fields over the years.
On April 7th, the 10th day of the third lunar month, the Party Committee, People's Culture People's Committee, and Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Phuoc District, in coordination with Phuoc Double Company, held the ceremony to commemorate the country's legendary founders at the Home King's Temple in Phuoc Khmum.
Despite being far from the ancestral land, Phuoc holds its annual ceremony to honor the legendary founders of the nation. The event allows descendants of Lạc Hồng to reflect on the country's glorious past and renew their determination to contribute to national prosperity in the modern era. During the ceremony, leaders of Bình Phước province, representatives from districts, towns and cities, along with local residents, offered incense in remembrance of the Home King's great contributions to the founding and defense of the nation. The event reaffirmed the collective resolves to achieve the development goals. As part of the commemorations, the organizing committee also hosted traditional contests, including bánh chưng wrapping, bánh dày pounding, and ancestral offering table displays. These annual activities give locals the opportunity to express gratitude to their forebears while preserving and celebrating the nation's cultural heritage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee has issued a directive to implement Prime Ministerial Directive No. 5, dated March the 3rd, which outlines key tasks and breakthrough solutions to boost economic growth and accelerate public investment disbursement. The national target is to achieve GDP growth of 8% or higher in 2025.
Bình Phước has identified the acceleration of public investment disbursement as a key priority, viewing it as a key driving force to unlock and attract broader social resources. Relevant departments, sectors, and local authorities have been instructed to finalize the allocation of the 2025 State Budget Investment Plan with a focus on priority projects. The allocations must be targeted, practical, and in line with the legal regulations and disbursement capabilities. The province aims to disburse at least 95% of its 2025 public investment budget. The province also emphasized the importance of discipline and accountability in managing public investment. It will strictly penalize individuals and organizations that deliberately obstruct or delay fund allocation, project implementation, or disbursement. Acts of misconduct or corruption will be firmly addressed, and underperforming personnel will be promptly replaced to ensure effective and transparent use of public resources.
The Hanoi Department of Construction has announced a pilot adjustment on traffic organization in the Đông Kinh Nghĩa Thục Square area in Hoàn Kiếm District. The aim is to ensure traffic safety and reduce congestion from April 7 to 30th. This is also a notice for the public to adhere to the guidance of relevant authorities and avoid confusion with the demolition of such jaw building, which is set for removal on April the 7th. The authorities will fence off and limit vehicles from traveling to the Lê Thái Tổ route opposite Hồng Vân, Long Vân Building, number 1 to 3 Lê Thái Tổ Street, to the fountain of Đông Kinh Nghĩa Thục Square. Vehicles from Đình Lịch, Cầu Gỗ Street to Lê Thái Tổ Street will go in the Hàng Gai, Lương Văn Can, Lê Thái Tổ direction. Vehicles running from Hàng Bông and Hàng Gai Streets to Lê Thái Tổ follow the direction of Hàng Bông, Hàng Gai, Lương Văn Can, and Lê Thái Tổ. The Department of Construction has urged the Traffic Police Division of the Hanoi Public Security to collaborate in directing and managing traffic flows for vehicles in the area. Ladies and gentlemen, under current regulations, individuals involved in false advertisement are fined from 60 to 80 million Vietnamese đồng, which is considered too small or not deterrent enough. Consequently, in the threat advertising law, lawmakers have suggested that future penalties should also be imposed on organizers who play a role in creating false advertising, not solely to key opinion leaders or KOLs, or key opinion consumers or KOCs. Notably, for influencers involved in false advertisement, administrative fines will be substantially increased compared to current levels. These measures aim to build a healthier e-commerce market and help prevent dramatic downfalls like those recently observed in the cases of Quang Linh Vlogs and Hằng Du Mục. According to data from the e-commerce platform in 2024, Vietnamese consumers spent an average of 873.6 billion Vietnamese đồng on online purchases across the 5 largest multi-sector retail e-commerce platforms. Among these, marketing to KOLs and KOCs is currently the fastest growing segment. In an effort to survey and document rare animal species, the Management Board of the Tboung Nature Reserve in Thanh Hóa Province has been continuously installing camera traps in various areas of the natural forest over the past 2 years. As a result, they have discovered and newly recorded numerous rare and wild animal species listed in both the Red Book of Vietnam and the world. This is the first time there is concrete imagery providing authentic proof instead of just recording traces as before. This finding confirms the biodiversity of the fauna in the reserve, contributing to the conservation of rare animals in their natural habitat. The species such as Montiacus murget vaginalis and Montiacus rosopheltarum, the big-headed turtle and the embraced turtles are among the rare animal species newly discovered at the Tboung Nature Reserve. Specifically in the research program on the family Phasianidae, within the order Galliformes, 9 out of the 20 species identified in the reserve are listed in both the Red Book of Vietnam and the world. Ladies and gentlemen, recently, Ninh Bình Province solemnly held a ceremony to receive the decision on announcing the list of National Intangible Cultural Heritages. The event also marked the opening of the 2025 Sant Nguyễn Temple Festival. At the ceremony, the organizers announced decision number 3986, dated December 10, 2024, from the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, which recognizes the Sant Nguyễn Temple Festival as a national intangible cultural heritage. This traditional festival is deeply rooted in historical and cultural significance, Closely associated with the love, career, and legend of Gen Master Khmum, it holds a particularly important role in the community's cultural and spiritual life and serves as a creative product that reflects a community bond. Cultural heritage associated with National Master Khmum in general, and the intangible cultural heritage of the traditional Sant Nguyễn Temple Festival in particular, is an invaluable asset. The longer it endures and the more it is utilized, the greater its value becomes. That was 10 minutes of BPTV News. To watch this news again, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.